Yes, people, what we saying, man? Listen, Red Talk, episode 11. We're here, we're live. With Jordan in the building, man, you get me? Yeah, people, man, we're here, we're live, as always, man. Like I said, episode 11 of Red Talk. Listen, before we get into all the FA Cup action, big up the chat. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're new. Subscribe. Channel's in the title. So go check him out. Show him some love. Subscribe. But yeah, man, listen, before we get into all to talk about our games this weekend, the FA Cup, we're going to start with yesterday's game. Arsenal versus Liverpool. So yeah, we're going to get into that. But yeah, Jordan, what are you saying, bro? You good?
Yes, I'm good, man. I'm good, indeed. Very, very good, indeed. Looking forward to the FA Cup, indeed.
Come on, man.
So yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, come on, man. FA Cup weekend, people. That's what we're here to talk about. But yeah, let's get into what we watched yesterday. Arsenal, yeah. Start with us. Before we get into Liverpool, yeah. We were. Yeah, well, my prediction did not go as planned. I said 3-1. Arsenal, we weren't up for it yesterday. I mean, big game again. You know, there's been games over the last few seasons under this manager, guys, where I've criticised Mikel Arteta and I've called this out. In some big games, right? The guy, we're set up not to lose, but it's like we're set up not to lose, but this guy just doesn't want to go for the game. We were playing so defensive yesterday. I don't understand what we were doing. We were moving crazy. Yeah, Liverpool, like in the first half, I thought we were all right. It was in the second half we were bad. We were terrible. But fair play to Liverpool, man. They rocked up to the Emirates, and you know what? I thought we were going to come into this game with a bit of different energy. We saw Man City drop points this week. I thought Arsenal were going to capitalise, and we failed. We crumbled, and that's what annoyed me yesterday. The fact that the team did not go for it, and we just sat back and we were playing so defensive. It was annoying. Like some players yesterday on that pitch, Gyökeres, you know what, guys, man, it's hard. It started to become an issue now to defend him because yesterday, right in the game, there was so many. Declan Rice put a cross into the box. He wasn't making the runs. He wasn't, doing what a natural number 9 does. He needs to get on the end of it. He's just standing there. Saka, I thought he was probably the only one. Him and Trossard, I thought in the first half were trying to make stuff happen, but especially Saka, I thought he was trying. He was the one that was trying to get things ticking, get things moving. The defense, David Raya and Saliba had that mistake where, miscommunication there. Conor Bradley gets it, hit the crossbar. We're lucky that didn't go in because I said on my match reaction yesterday after the game, Jordan, that I think if that was anyone else, if that was like a Cody Gakpo or maybe a Florian Wirtz or someone else in the attack, they probably would have scored that. So I said we are thankful that ball landed to Conor Bradley. So we got away with that one. We got lucky. So we were lucky not to be 1-0 down there. But the overall performance from Arsenal yesterday, chat, was just not good enough. Not good enough. Like I was expecting us to, go for the game. I was expecting Arsenal to show up, go for it. The players didn't want it yesterday. But like I said, apart from Saka, who tried, Trossard, I thought it was all right, but Saka was the only one that I was looking at, on my watch long as well. He was the only one that I was looking at thinking, he's the one that's going to try, he's going to try come up with something, but it just didn't work out yesterday. We get into the second half now. Absolutely pathetic performance from Arsenal in that second half. Disgraceful. I was fuming on my watch, on my match reaction. I couldn't believe what I watched in that second half. Away side, and yesterday we were playing like we just didn't want it in the second half again. At half time, I thought on my watch along, I said, I'm sure that the players are going to come out, because this reminded me of the Villa game and the Bayern Munich game, of where in the second half the players will come out and be on different gravy. We came out again, I didn't see no change. It was just bad. It was worse than the first half, much worse. Just none of the players wanted it. No one was up for it. It was just a pathetic second half from Arsenal Football Club. And I'll tell he took so long to make the changes. I think Eze should have came on a bit earlier. Madueke should have came on a bit earlier. And it was a joke. It was a joke yesterday. It was an actual joke. And I mean, listen, we have to accept the point at full time. The Martinelli thing, by the way, I don't agree with what he done to Conor Bradley. I said on my watch along, I just don't. I know apparently he didn't know if Conor Bradley was that hurt, but for me, I just I don't know why he done that anyway. I just don't agree with it. He came out and apologized, so yeah, he's done that. So fair play to him, but still, I don't know why he done that. When he knew that he was going to get a bit toxic after that, and he still done it. So that's what I had to put that out. But yeah, the second half, man, we were shambolic, man. Just nothing there. Even as well, the amount of space Liverpool were getting, Frimpong as well. The amount of times he ran in behind, off our fullbacks, was crazy. Like, I was getting worried, Jordan, for the last 25 minutes of the game. I thought you guys were going to go and win it, But again, you guys didn't go for it either. You guys were getting in behind, creating chances, but no one was there to pull it in. And I think if you guys had Ekatike in that game, I think you guys probably would have scored, if he was playing, because I look at what you guys did yesterday. I feel like you guys missed Ekatike. I feel like he was a miss yesterday. Because I feel like if he started and played up front, I feel like you guys would have scored. And we have to remember, they had no Salah, no Ekatike, and we still struggled, and we couldn't capitalise. And yesterday was a massive game to go 8 points clear. If we won yesterday, 8 points clear, and I wanted us to win that game so bad, because 8 points clear, look how much we extend that gap away from City. 6 points clear, it's all right, but it's not the best, because if City start getting results again, a few draws here and now and then, they'll catch up to Arsenal. They'll be right behind us. So it kind of was frustrating yesterday, the performance from Arsenal Football Club. And we got Forest away next weekend, so I'm expecting us to win that and bounce back, get back to winning ways in the league. But yeah, it was shocking from Arsenal, man. But Jordan, what are you saying about yesterday's game? Your thoughts on Liverpool and Arsenal. What are you saying about Arsenal, though, and Liverpool?
My thoughts on this game yesterday. I think that the players doesn't want to play for the manager. The real reason why I really bring up that part, Tyrell, is because this manager, you see, the players is just getting we know we don't have the players that we used to have. And the way that we're now battling, bro, for fourth. We're in fourth at this moment. And if we did get smashed today, I would think right now I will be probably get up this morning and seeing you do a video on Honest that's being sacked by Liverpool. It's a good thing we draw the game. But the player that doesn't feel like they want to play for the manager. We as the fans of the club, we are backing the players, but this manager doesn't know what he do. Yes, look, Mikel Arteta should have beaten us. Yeah, speaking facts, we don't have Hugo Ekitike, we don't have Mohamed Salah, and we can beat an Arsenal team, a team that is doing very well at the top of the standings. Berta, so this on Lucas' stream on his Aston Villa's match reaction, and I say this is the real reason why you guys are at the top of the standings because of Andre Berta bringing in these signings, Eze, Zubamendi, Victor Gyökeres. And yesterday, against us, that free kick, well, it's not like what happened last year at Anfield. And look, for me right now, I absolutely agree. And I said this, Mr. and Josh, match reaction, multi-street yesterday as well, that look, if you check his interview on Sky Sports, Arsenal is not playing against. We're not playing against the champions. Arsenal is playing against the champions. That is us. And also, the league doesn't win in January. And I also say that Mel's match reaction as well, that the league doesn't win in January. And Dom was speaking facts. Dom looks to me like he's the only player in that game, like a leader in midfield. He's helping. He's taking the free kicks. Florian Wirtz finally playing in his correct position. We should have buried that. Look, Saka been destroying Kirkes. Why is Kirkes doesn't even come off the field? We have Robertson has won the Champions League with us, beating Spurs. We won the Premier League during the COVID. Robertson was in that squad. So why is Robertson doesn't start? Why are starting Kirkes over Robertson? Kirkes doesn't even win a trophy with Bournemouth. Robbo won it with us. He needs to play. He's our vice captain. Where is he? Bradley, he have an ACL at this moment. Now we have a game after Barnsley against Burnley. So who are we going to use? Frimpong over as a right back. We don't have an RB. We need to sign an RB, and we are 17 years old kid. 17 years old. We have Rio. We got one. He played for Austria. Then we got another one that played for Senegal under 17. Why on earth we go to the Emirates and not stepping up? What's going on? Yeah, we don't have Ekitike, fair enough. But Gakpo should score goals. Gakpo can score goals, but what is going on? Eh? David Raya, look, me have to give him credit. Big thumbs up to David Raya. What a goalkeeper he is. That strike from Conor Bradley hitting the crossbar. That should have been gone to the back of the net. No doubt. Taking a nil draw. Yeah, big up to Josh as well. He takes it. I take it. But I know that if you guys they beat us yesterday, Tyrell, that's 8 points clear. We should have lost that game. I don't know what we are doing. We have the ball, passing the ball, we're going backwards. Instead we go forward, we're going back to our goalkeeper. That's the only reason everyone trying to figure us out, because everybody's playing against us. Then when we do that, they take the ball off us and then go score and beat us. They take the lead. We came back. Look at Fulham against us. Fulham take the lead. We came back and then Fulham find out with Harrison Reed. And yesterday, if Gabriel Martinelli scored that, I think now we'll be talking about Arsenal won the game and now 8 points. We'll be talking about 8 points right now at this moment time. The guy should have beat us to go to 8 points clear. And Josh was speaking facts. Absolutely agree. We should have got beat. We never have Salah. We never have Ekitike. We should have lost the game. I mean, I know what Frimpong was doing. Because if we did have Trent, we'll have seen a better crossing in that first half.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Gakpo. I mean, he should be scoring goals as well. Like, not everything can be relied on Ekitike. Some of your other players, sometimes need to try and contribute as well to the team. But I said, after looking at the game yesterday in that second half, like, you guys were a better team. Like, overall, if you look at that whole performance yesterday, Liverpool were the better team. They played better football than us, and at certain times we were looking like we were the away side. I just have a massive issue, and this is why I've said to you guys, this is the reasons why games like this is why I'm not confident about the Premier League yet, because, and especially under this manager, especially under Mikel Arteta, because there's always a game where it will come around the corner and we will just do something to mess up. And I keep telling you guys, if we bottle this league again, if we do not win this league title, I'm telling you, it will be because of Arsenal Football Club. Because, but it just wasn't a good day for Arsenal, man. Like, the fact that we didn't go for the game, it was just, and even in the midfield, like, again, like, Declan Rice, I thought it was all right, but not his best game. Not the Declan Rice that we've been seeing over the last few games. Like, I didn't really think. I think the only players that I gave credit for yesterday on my player ratings and my match checks, it was probably the defense. I thought Saliba and Gabriel, to be fair, after that mistake with Saliba and David Raya, I thought the defense was all right. I thought Nketiah actually was quite good yesterday. I thought he was all right, but the rest of them, like the midfield from the attack, poor. Like, overall rubbish. Like it was just pathetic, man, from Arsenal Football Club yesterday. Like, just and yesterday when Arteta bought an Eze, Madueke kind of made a bit of energy. He tried to make something happen. He put a nice ball into the box again, and again, no one's there running on it. And this is my issue. Yeah, Gyökeres came off, cool. Jesus was on, and again, no one's there for it. Like, I went back and looked at that chance that Madueke. I saw it from a different angle, and if someone probably ran onto that, someone probably would have got there. Jesus was in the box, don't know what he was doing, standing there. Someone needs to make a run for it, and no one's making the run. And this is my issue as well with the whole strike situation. Gyökeres coming back on him. The amount of chances, when Declan Rice put a ball in, I tried to play a ball into the box yesterday. The guy just stands there, bro, and I'm starting to lose patience with Gyökeres now, because soon we're going to have conversations, and I'm already seeing a lot of the fan base turning on Gyökeres already. And sometimes, I don't know how I can defend you, brother, because yesterday, when Declan Rice put that ball into the box, that Declan Rice chance really did pee me off, because I went back and looked at that cross that he put into the box first time, and if you look at it from a different angle, the amount of space that ball went into, and Gyökeres was just standing there, I couldn't believe it. If he ran onto that, maybe he could have got something on of it, but he just wants to stand there and do nothing. So that's my thoughts on Gyökeres. But I'm not going to lie, bro, this Gyökeres signing is not looking good now. It's looking bad. We paid so much money for him to be this striker that we all thought he was going to be. I thought he was going to be the tally man for Arsenal, the guy that's going to come in and bag us goals. And yes, I've been calling it out this season that we haven't really been giving him chances in the box. And yesterday, yes, cool. Liverpool did make it tough for us, but Arsenal actually did try. Saka tried to play a ball into the box. Declan Rice did. But Gyökeres, you're not helping yourself by just standing there. You need to be better in the box, bro. I need to see more movement from you. He's not even making the runs like towards the ball when the ball's getting played in. That's what's annoying me as well. And it's frustrating. So this is why I said for me, yeah, it's mad, but I think he has to be dropped. I keep saying it, I feel like for a few games now, I think it's time to drop him. And yes, cool, it's going to be impossible because we pay big bucks for him. But if he's not performing, then what are we going to do? Because it can't be the same stuff week in and week out that I'm going to keep saying about Gyökeres. It's the same stuff every week now, and it's getting frustrating now. So I think it's time to just drop him for a few games, man. Because for me right now, we're trying to go for the title, and I know, he's our main striker. And we have to remember as well, we gave him the number 14 shirt. He's wearing the Thierry Henry icon shirt as well, man. And he's not even bagging goals. That's another thing that's really winding me up right now. So I need to see better, man. But yeah.
Yeah, as I bring up that part as well, Tyrell, about that number 14. Even look at our legend, Steven Gerrard. He's wearing the number 8. And look at Dom, wearing the number 8. And he scored a free kick. That just reminds me of the Steven Gerrard goal from that kind of range. And Dom is dominating the midfield for us with that number. This why, everyone will be saying, oh, he's going to be the next Steven Gerrard. He's not going to be the next Steven Gerrard. But he still looks to me like he's putting the work and also scoring a goal with the legendary number 8 for us. I'm happy, man. Anybody that is even wearing even the number 9, Ferran Torres, Ferran Torres used to wear that number 9 for us. Then after that, Bobby Firmino gets it, score goals for us. I know. We give it to Darwin Núñez when he joined us. He got number 27. He never steps up in that number 9 shirt. Now Isak's coming now. Take that number 9 shirt. That is the only player I see right now dominating the legendary number 8 for me right now at Liverpool. I'm big up to him, the Hungarian player. I think he's gonna be the future captain. If Van Dijk leaves us, I think he's gonna be the next captain for us. And I really, really read the passion of Dom. Dom is so good for us. Yeah, that number 14, Thierry Henry's number. Victor Gyökeres needs to really step up and score goals with that legendary number. I don't know why he can get that number, 14. And you're not stepping up for Arsenal. Yeah, fair enough. The number 9 is worrying by Gabriel Jesus. But getting the legendary number 14, and he's going to goal for Arsenal. The only goal that I saw him score was in the Champions League. That is the only goal that against Atletico Madrid, I think. That is the only game I saw him score a goal. I don't see him score again after that. He needs to step up there. With that legendary number. Dom is doing it for us with that number 8 shirt. And I'm not hearing Liverpool fans say, oh, Dom is stepping up, and everybody is happy. The Liverpool fan base is happy that Dom is stepping up with Steven Gerrard's number. We have number 7, Florian Wirtz. Despite this is the first time wearing a legendary number like that. No, he currently enough to wear number 10, but Maka is wearing the number 10 jersey. But yeah, Dom is doing well. I think he's the next captain for us. But yeah, speaking facts, man, Victor Gyökeres with that number 14, he should start scoring goals. Josh has the number 14, and Gyökeres not stepping up with that number. So why is he wearing the number 14 for Arsenal then, if he's not stepping up?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's mad. And his last goal was a penalty the other day against Everton, and he's still, not getting confidence from that as well. I thought maybe could he go on a bit of a run now? He got that goal against Everton. Yes, it was a penalty. We won 1-0. We're still on the game. I thought maybe from that pen he could get a bit of confidence, and still nothing every game again. Like I need to see more from Gyökeres, man. I really do. He's making it very, very tough for me to start defending him now, because when you're not doing the simplest things as a number 9 that we brought you in and expect you to do, then you're making it impossible for me, Gyökeres, to defend you, my guy. But yeah, let's move on. FA Cup weekend, guys, man. FA Cup weekend. Arsenal, we travelled to Portsmouth away. Let's start Arsenal. We travelled to Portsmouth away on Sunday. A game that I've seen Portsmouth. They're 21st in the Championship, so they're not really having a good season so far. I know Thingy's brother, Jacob Murphy from Newcastle, his brother plays for them as well. His brother's at Portsmouth, so Yeah, his brother's there. I expect us to win this game. I expect a few changes from Arsenal. I'm expecting Arteta to rest a few players. A lot of players I'm expecting to be rested. Rice, David Raya, Timber, a lot of them, Zibamendi, Saka, Trossard, like the main boys, Odegaard as well to be rested. I'm expecting Kepa to be in goal. Ben White at right back. The centre back's going to be an issue now because we got no Calafiori, he's still out, no Mosquera, still injured, and Hincapié got injured yesterday. So it's looking like Saliba and Gabriel are going to have to play on Sunday, unfortunately, because we got no one else to play at centre back right now. It's dark. So they're going to have to play. They're literally going to have to play against Portsmouth, which is mad. So they're going to have to play, bro. It's dark. And now I'm actually not surprised why we're getting linked to centre backs now. This whole Mark Gahey situation, bro, like Palace, and I'm gonna mention that just now actually because Palace are actually open to letting him go this January. So I think that Gahey thing's gonna heat up this whole January. Whoever gets him is gonna be interesting, whether it's City, Arsenal, whoever. But yeah, Saliba and Gabriel are gonna have to play. Lewis Skelly, I expect him to come in at left back. He definitely needs to play. The midfield definitely needs to be swapped around. I'm expecting Christian Norgard to get a few minutes. He definitely needs to start. Ethan Wanyeri better start this game. I know there's rumours of obviously Bournemouth, showing a bit of interest again because we saw a few the other day that they were interested. It went quiet and now it's come back out yesterday that Bournemouth are now, are going to start talks with Arsenal for Ethan Wanyeri on loan for the rest of the season. But I still expect Wanyeri to be in the squad tomorrow. I expect him to start as well, and I expect Eze. I'm expecting them three to be in the midfield, and then in the attack, Madueke needs to play. Martinelli on the left. And then I would play Jesus up top. And I know, and I've seen some Arsenal fans say, play Gyökeres. I get where they're coming from because, we're playing Portsmouth away, give him a bit of confidence. But I'm not going to lie, yeah. Can Gyökeres even score? Will he score against Portsmouth tomorrow? That's the answer. Will he actually bag, though? Can he bag? I mean, it's kind of a game where he should be bagging. But yeah, I expect a lot of rotation. And my prediction for this game, I've said it already. I did my preview, my video's out. I did my preview earlier. So yeah, go check that out if you guys haven't seen that. But yeah, I've gone with a 3-0 win. I think we'll win 3-0. I think we'll go there and keep a clean sheet. I'm not really expecting a tough game for Portsmouth, but anything can happen in the FA Cup. That's all I'm going to say because there's magic in the FA Cup. We've seen shocks over the years. This FA Cup can get a bit spicy. So, but I still expect us to get through and I expect Arsenal to win this game on Sunday. So yeah, I'm going for a 3-0 win. So yeah, that's my thoughts and everything. But yeah, I expect us to win that game. Liverpool. Jordan, we saying you guys host Barnsley on Monday.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that game, bro? We saying?
Yeah, for me, Monday. Okay, then we're gonna make some rotation, right? In goal, defense, midfield, and up top. We're gonna have lots of probably we could start Marmadashvili in goal. Well, Bradley is out of so we could use Frimpong there. I'm not really sure how it will be because we have signed we are two 17-year-old kids. I think these two will probably start at defense for us come Monday. At left back, that one's gonna be really tough for us. I think we're gonna go with stick with Curtis because Curtis is just gonna be in goal. We'll be at left back strap with us. I know and also midfield. I think we're not really go with the big boys, but I think I want to see likes of Trey. He's on the bench indeed, and everybody's talking about Federico Chiesa there. So we probably will use him up top because he needs some gaming time. Rio will also start for us indeed. I think for the midfield it will be Florian and anyone that honest that wants to put there because this is why we are rotating and resting the big boys for our next game next weekend against Burley at Turf Moor. But this is gonna be a one. This is gonna be the good game, and we have to win against Barnsley. And if he sell this one, I hope he doesn't sell this game out like what he did in the Carabao Cup against Palace because look, we have to make it to the fourth round, and this is the only competition we're in, and it's and if we can make it that far, we have to try to win this FA Cup because we don't have any Carabao Cup trophy to go after. We have all the FA Cup. We're in fourth in the Prem. We're in the playoff of the Champions League. So I want to see what he will do because will he rotate? I think he will. So he will probably rotate, put rest Allison for the Burnley game come weekend. But yeah, we'll be doing some rotation come Monday Tyrell, for the game against Barnsley at home.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said there, yeah, that's one thing I want to touch on because it's good for what you just said there about Slot because the game when you guys played Palace in that Carabao Cup a few about 2 months ago when you man lost 3-0. Yeah, Slot needs to be taking that game seriously as well. He shouldn't be throwing it away because with me as well, yeah, like I hate it like, over the last few seasons as well when we've been getting knocked out of cups so early under him seriously. Jordan, what's your prediction for that game as well, by the way?
I'm going. Look, I am going for a 2-0 win for Liverpool. Look, I want to see Rio and Freddy start because we know what's going on with him and the Juventus saga indeed for him to return back to Italy. So we need to see Federico start. And I need to see Freddy play and score goal. So Rio and Freddy, I want to see them two start up top. Yeah, I think that we will probably use someone as a centre forward because I'm not sure if we will use Gakpo because Gakpo will be playing in this one, so that means that we could use Rio as a right winger, Gakpo as a left winger. So that means that up top will probably be Federico Chiesa, so that means that will be looking good. So Rio as a right wing and Gakpo over by the left and then Freddy up top come Monday. So if that could be the case, well, I want to see the lineup come Monday. Because if that could happen, that means that Gakpo also love to score in these cups as well. He does it in the Carabao Cup. Can he do it now in the FA Cup come Monday? Let's see what will happen. Because we are our form has been at down low. So yeah, indeed. So we need to see what we will do come Monday. Indeed. So 2-0 indeed. So yeah, Gakpo to show up indeed. I hope he can score a bang. If he score a goal, I want to see what Dam will do as well in midfield. So yeah, indeed. So that will be looking. So yeah. So the rotation will be in goal, Mamadashvili. So that will be looking good. That Alisson will be resting, and then I'm not sure if Van Dijk will start because he also have to rest. Indeed, because yeah, looks like someone will have to captain us. Probably Dam have to captain us in the game. No doubt. So yeah, looking forward to the game on Monday.
Yeah, man. Yeah, people, make sure you guys are hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel, man. Get these likes up as well, people. Jordan, hey, let the chat know what you got coming up, bro.
Coming up, well, guys, I am going live with Josh for AFCON, Cameroon against Morocco, and I'm doing SmackDown later on tonight. And yeah, AFCON tomorrow as well, Salah. I'll be watching Salah. Barcelona is playing on Sunday, so if you're looking forward to that as well. Red Talk episode 12 will be on Monday, and I'll be doing the watch along for the Liverpool against Barnsley. As you guys know, I hit 2.5k subscribers. I'm on the road to 3k subscribers now, so yeah, indeed. Looking for that, look, man. Yeah, looking for it indeed. And also, we'll be talking about the game on Monday, this for weekend between Liverpool and Burnley and Sean Dyche against Mikel Arteta. So we'll be talking about that as well, guys, in episode 12, indeed. So yes, guys, go over there and subscribe to my channel. True Pocket Reds, indeed. That's coming up, man.
Yeah, come on, man. Big up to the chat, man. Make sure you guys are going to subscribe to Jordan's channel, True Comic Reds, man. Go show him some love. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with another stream. Probably just talk about the weekend, get into the Portsmouth game. Sunday, watch along. And then, yeah, match reaction, player ratings. And then, yeah, on Monday, episode 12 of Red Talk on Jordan's channel as well. Well, yeah, anyway, people, enjoy the rest of your evening. And, yeah, man, we are out. Love people. Peace.